This video is part 2 in the series, Evil Plots to Make Human Beings Weak and Easy to Control. There are evil forces in this world that work to make human beings weak and sick. The reason that evil works to make human beings weak and sick is that a weak and sick human being is easy to control. The weak and sick human being will be nothing more than a puppet for evil. For this series of videos, evil forces are defined as people, groups, and organizations that work to make human beings weak, sick, and easy to control. The actions that evil takes to make human beings weak, sick, and easy to control focus on promulgating lies about what is and is not possible in the world, promulgating lies about the proper health care of the human body, and the selling of foods, liquids, and medicines that will make a human being weak and sick. This video will discuss one of the plots by evil to make human beings weak and easy to control that involves the promulgation of lies about the proper health care of the human body. In the United States of America, the Western medicine establishment recommends that their citizens eat a low-salt diet. The Western medicine establishment recommends a low-salt diet because a low-salt diet is said to reduce blood pressure and the risk of heart attack. The relationship between salt, blood pressure, and heart attack may be correct. That is only one of the effects of a low-salt diet on the body, though. A low-salt diet will also weaken the ability of a human being to ground themselves. What does weaken the ability of a human being to ground themselves mean? Grounding is a term that is commonly used to describe how calm, patient, or unflappable a human being is. Those terms are usually thought of as mental or emotional qualities. A human being who is grounded will also be physically strong and hard to move. The phrase hard to move means literally that. If one human being wants to physically move another human being, the stronger the one human being's ground is, the harder it will be for the other human being to physically move the grounded human being from their current physical location. Because there is a physical component to the term grounding, it would be reasonable to assume that the ability to ground themselves and the strength of a human being's ground would be related to the physical health of the human being. That assumption is correct. The healthier a human being becomes, the stronger their ground will be. As previously stated, a grounded human being is usually calm, patient, and unflappable. A grounded human being will be capable of superior intellectual ability. The grounding strength of a human being is also related to the development of paranormal powers. The more grounded a human being is, the more likely they will be to develop mental powers such as telepathy. All of those qualities are qualities that present a threat to the forces of evil. A human being who is calm, patient, unflappable, intelligent, and possibly telepathic can resist the attempts by evil forces to control them. The implication of the previous statement is that the grounding ability of a human being is a prime target for the forces of evil. If evil can weaken or destroy the grounding ability of a human being, the human being will not develop paranormal abilities, the human being will be more likely to have inferior intellectual abilities, and it will be easy to unsettle the human being because they are no longer calm, patient, and unflappable. If evil can weaken or destroy the grounding ability of a human being, that human being will be weak and easy to control. In Chinese medicine, a high-salt diet is recommended. According to Chinese medicine, salt makes the kidneys strong. According to Chinese medicine, the strength of the kidneys is directly related to the strength of the grounding ability of a human being. If a human being has strong kidneys, they will have a strong ground. If a human being has weak kidneys, they will have a weak ground. How are the ideas of Chinese medicine related to the plots by evil to make human beings weak, sick, and easy to control? It was previously stated that the Western medicine establishment recommends a low-salt diet. According to Chinese medicine, a low-salt diet will weaken the kidneys of a human being, which will lead to a weakening of the grounding ability of the human being. The forces of evil are using the principles of Chinese medicine to make people in the Western world weak, sick, and easy to control. The forces of evil know what Chinese medicine has to say about the relationship between the amount of salt intake and the grounding ability of a human being. The forces of evil know that a low-salt diet will weaken the grounding ability of a human being, and that a weak ground is associated with low intelligence and physical weakness in a human being. The forces of evil have used their control of the Western medical establishment to recommend a low-salt diet to the citizens of those societies. The forces of evil promulgate a diet that, according to the principles of Chinese medicine, will make the citizens of the Western societies physically weak, mentally weak, and prevent them from developing paranormal powers.